stand upon our lives, will not stand against us until we activate those cases by something that we do that calls for those cases to come into existence, because a case without a cause does not stand. So generational cases, there has been debates in the Christian faith whether a believer can have a generational case or not. Yes, you can. Just study carefully the scriptures, you'll find that you can. You can be born again, but cases can mess around your life one way or the other. We can activate those cases in our own lives through our actions, through the things that we do, because these cases come because there is a cause. A case might have been released years ago. It will take someone in many years later that will cause that case to be activated. Now the Bible says in the book of Exodus 20 verse number 5, God says, I will visit the iniquity of the fathers on their children, even to the third and the fourth generation. In other words, God says, when a father commits iniquity, it calls for a curse. It calls for a punishment or a consequence upon that particular person. And God says that consequence will not just end on one generation. It flows from the first to the second to the third, even to the fourth generation of everybody that does not run to God. They therefore bring a consequence or an activation of that particular case upon themselves. But whoever, the Bible says, but I will have mercy on whoever calls upon the name of the Lord. So when you call upon the name of the Lord, you therefore deactivate that case. That case does not have a cause. It does not have a reason to rest upon your life or to affect your life. Now, it is generally understood that a generation is 50 years. Are you with me, church? A generation is how many years? 50 years. So what therefore the scriptures mean is that when an iniquity is established, God will visit the generations to come, meaning that generation 150 years, God will be there. Second generation, 100 years, God can still visit you because of the sins of your Coco, whom you don't know, who existed 100 years ago. 150 years, 200 years, that's 4 generations. So the sin, your sin today can last 200 years. Can last for 200 years. That's what the scriptures are saying. I will visit the children because of the iniquity of their fathers to the third and the fourth generation. Third and fourth generation, you are wondering why you are behaving the way you are behaving and you are facing the issues that you are facing. It might be because somebody who existed hundreds of years ago messed up something, and for some reason you find yourself activating those cases upon your life, and they will affect you one way or the other, because a case always calls for a cause.